sipping.
That do say.
So yeah, if you're just joining us, we're here talking about relationships, all aspects of it. We just got done with courting and standards. So now I kind of wanted to get into because we did an episode on codependency, which was a very popular, controversial topic on Courtney's Corner.
Okay.
We had Lisa up there, and she was stirring the fucking pot. Like,
what was she saying?
Y'all niggas be doing this. Da, da, da. Like, cause she's like, oh, when you see your friend cheat, you don't say nothing. Like, men don't regulate other men.
Business.
And I mean, oh, you on guy side? Like,
no,
we don't gotta.
If
That's
I
not
see
that
my
guy
girls
side.
Too, it's like, that's none of my business. That's your relationship. But that says something about you. So I could change my relationship with you and distance myself. As
So I
opposed
see
to
how
me
you
saying
get down.
something. Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like, that's not my
You shady.
relationship. That's not, I don't think I'm shady.
No, I'm
No,
saying
no,
the
no.
other person is
Yeah,
shady.
it's
Like,
like,
Yeah,
I see how you
shady.
moving. Like, this is the person that you
and this you
claim to have
love.
trust. Yeah.
Exactly. If this is the person that you love, you just mentioned like, oh, you like your girl would hit you up like, where the fuck are you at? Like, these are the standards of a relationship.
Yeah.
There's no freedom. I had an ex recently. This was actually like a year ago, and like he would go out with his boys, and I would be like, okay, like have fun, like you guys are lit, whatever, and he would hit me up like, do you not care about me?
Wow.
I want you to have fun with your friends. Like,
That's
I want
that
you
toxic shit. Like a lot of people feed
that's
off that shit. Like,
codependency.
yo, no, like you not afraid that I'm
No,
gonna fuck
I
something
want
else?
you to have
Like,
fun.
be mad at me. Like a lot of people.
Are
get
you
off
doing
on
something?
That.
Like, what
yeah.
the fuck? Like,
A lot of people get off on that. Like a lot of women, and that was someone I was dealing with that was on that type of time that just like to argue, to get passion out of you.
Yeah.
To, like,
what
see you
They want that
riled
mad
up.
sex.
See you riled up. Like that's the only passion that they know.
Yeah, but that's
It's
whack
anger.
though.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And it's not. And I feel like she didn't
can't do that.
appreciate me trying to better her or better us as a team and as a movement and as a partnership. As we're, that didn't work out.
Close-minded.
Yeah.
And
But-
dealing with
Also-
whatever hurt that they are dealing with already.
Exactly, inside
Yeah.
themselves. Because then actions and words are just a reflection of what you are holding inside. So it's like maybe that's what she grew up around. That's the type of relationship she was influenced by. Where there was a lot of arguing, a lot of attachment, a lot of whatever. Because it's like people aren't used to freedom nowadays. People are used to like somebody bugging you, like, where the fuck are you at? Like, what are you doing? Who are you with? Nobody's used to like.
That's how you
just
show
do
you
you.
care now.
Yeah, but-
That's how people think that that means that you care.
Yep.
Versus, no, like me caring is giving you freedom. You know what I mean? Like I love
That's
you
love.
regardless.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't mean to use the L word, but you gotta say like that's like month 10. Right?
I like you. I like you.
Yeah, I like you a lot.
That's another
I
a
like you
lot.
lot.
That's the other L word. I like you a lot.
You know what I think another thing is with love? It's like love shouldn't just be romantic.
No.
It's like people really take love as like a romantic thing. It's like I could only love my
Love
partner or my
hurts.
boyfriend, my girlfriend. No, it doesn't.
Love doesn't hurt?
Love hurts because we don't know what the fuck it is.
Break it down. What's love?
Growth. Love, you could love your friends the same way you love a partner. You could love your family the same way because you just want to see everybody shine and everybody grow.
Well, what is your definition of love?
Growth.
Love equals growth.
Yeah, literally, like, I love myself, I want to grow, I want to be a developed human being, so I do all the things that benefit me. And that's what I want with all my friends.
What's your definition?
Love
of
is not attachment, none of that shit.
I think love is wanting better for yourself and others. And being willing to go through whatever quote unquote is the fire to achieve that. So when you say it hurts, it's not necessarily that it hurts.
has to hurt.
Exactly. It's just that you have you
growth
have to
hurts.
feel it.
Yeah.
You understand? So you may look at it like it's hurting, but no, it's just that you're allowing yourself to feel.
Yeah.
You're opening yourself to be vulnerable. A lot of people don't want to be vulnerable and get caught up where they can be quote unquote hurt, but it's like no, you're allowing yourself to grow, to feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you want something that's real.
Yeah, and vulnerability is strength, if anything. You know?
I mean, but that is hurt. When you love somebody, you give them the power to hurt you.
That's a
like,
fact, though.
That is,
But
like
Yeah,
you're giving.
So then that's when you watch who you give that power to.
That's a
Exactly.
fact too.
And just
You know what
don't
I'm
give
saying?
it
If you
at
knew
all
better,
kind
you
of
do
thing.
better.
Because you have to realize, like, you can't stress the things you can't control,
Yeah.
and you can't control people.
Facts.
We're unpredictable. I could be with somebody, married, in love with them, and then I wake up the next day, I'm like, I just don't fuck with you anymore. And that's
that would
that's
fucking
human.
destroy. Like,
Yeah, but it's like, that's the attachment you can't grow to somebody. You always have to know, like, I'm still me.
Yeah.
You, with you or
There's that
without
boundary
you.
of the individual.
Exactly.
Yeah.
but I feel like once you in love and you get in a relationship, you decide that you are going to mesh as a team. You become a team. So
It's a
I'm not
team.
just
Are you in
thinking.
love with just teammates?
Am I?
Are
Am
you
I in
in,
love
if
with
you're
my
on the
teammates?
team with another dude, are you in love with him?
Yeah. Not.
Whoa, hey,
Not
yo.
in love. Yo, my football,
I love my team.
football
I
squad.
love my team.
Like my nigga, I'm gonna go to war for you. Whether that mean
Right.
fighting, whether that mean
but
financial,
if
I mean
something
no
happens-
sexual shit.
Yeah.
But like, I love you. Like, I'm gonna hold you down regardless, and I expect you to do this. Like, that's how I love my bros. Like, whatever you need and I got it, I'm gonna give it to you because I want what's best for you.
Yeah.
I might argue with you, I might spaz on you because I love you, like, and I want what's best for you. And
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm like that
I
too.
love everybody on my team. Like, if you on my team, I fuck with you. I love you, and anything you ask, if I have it, if I have the potential to give it to you, I'm gonna give it to you.
And if it's
Absolutely.
a woman,
If it's
is
a
there
woman,
a different type of approach
No.
that you have?
yeah, I'm definitely more cautious of women. I mean, this is the first time I'm saying, like, I don't know.
It's nice
I-
that you're, thank
Yeah,
you.
this
Thank
is
you
this
for
is
that.
the awareness. With women, it is definitely harder. I'm quicker to say I love my bro than I am to a girl.
Oh, nah, yeah, of course.
And
But like,
that's kind of scary now that I look at it.
cause
Like,
I've had shorties that I like, but
it hurt me a way that my bro can't hurt me. And I
yeah,
have way
exactly.
more trust in a bro, and I think maybe that's because all my bros been there 10 plus years. You know, and
Also, it's
women
hard
is
to
just
open
like
up to
women
women.
fucking lie.
So
Like, I
everybody-
talk about it. Women
Everybody
fucking lie.
I think everybody lies. To me, everybody a liar.
But that's
Everybody
the thing,
is a
with
liar.
my homie, like, with my niggas, like, we don't need to lie. Nah.
That's a fact. Niggas be lying.
Well, those
They
are
lie on their dicks. They lie on God. They lie on. They lie about their pockets.
Swear to God. I swear
Yo,
to
I
God,
swear to
bro.
God. Like, hashtag you wasn't there. You wasn't there.
But my bro, we don't lie to each other. Like, you're gonna get the nitty
You
gritty.
don't
Like
know
when
that. You don't know who's lying and who isn't.
I guess. I mean, I feel like that's why they're my bros, and that's why I love them
Yeah.
because we know that we can keep it a stack with each other, and regardless, even if we did some fuck shit, some dumb shit, some weird shit, like we still gonna be the same. It's not gonna change anything. Now with women, y'all fucking fickle as shit, and y'all switch all the fucking
You're
time.
actually right. I was reading about this.
I concur.
how Women literally fake them, like they fake their actions and their emotions just to please a man,
Yeah,
or like they fake an orgasm. That's another thing.
that
They're
is
like,
fucking.
yeah, but it's like guys lie.
How you do that?
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Guys
Wow.
just lie.
Nah, I'm lying. I've been doing that. I be spitting on bitches back. I be spitting on bitches back. That shit is whack. I'm like, I'm good. Pooh, yeah, I know to get out of here.
Why? That's a waste.
Nah, either that
That's
should
a
be.
waste of energy. That's a waste of time.
Yo.
Like you didn't even what?
Yo, that's what I'm saying. That you gotta jerk off later. This bitch was whack, pussy was hollow, shit was dry. Like, fuck out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all about like looks ain't everything. You can't judge a book
Yeah.
by its cover. You know what I mean?
Can't judge a
Also,
girl
you gotta do the
being
By her
dry,
pussy
though.
either.
Nah, you can't. That's more your fault. Like
Is she
I
dry
take
'cause
high.
That's my fault.
Yeah, if
Nah.
a girl has dry pussy, that's your fault. I feel like that's your fault. A guy's fault.
Sometimes women are just not stimulated.
Nah,
You know, it's-
I
The
don't
shorty
accept
threw
that.
it at me.
I don't accept
Nah,
that.
she threw it at me and I caught it. And she just couldn't, B. She just couldn't. And we were like, yo, what's going on? And she was trying. And I was like, it just wouldn't happen. And I'm like, oh, is it me? She was like, nah, nigga, I've been wanting for it. But it didn't happen. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah. That happened. That happened. Nah, chill. See, nah, chill. I don't know.
Okay.
So that's the problem,
That's
bro.
the problem.
Not that one. I looked at it. I was like, I don't know. Look like
She had the
somebody.
roast beef.
Yeah, the Arby's. I was like, I'm good. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yo, you
She
already-
said, what is the roast beef, guys?
I'm
What's
sorry,
the roast?
Jen
She
is
said, what's
like-
the...
I did not sign up for this. I'm sorry. You cannot have me around.
Roast beef.
It's my
No,
guy.
like-
It's my guy.
Roast beef,
Yo,
right?
shit.
It's when the vagina.
The clitoris is like all over the place. It's 3Ds popping out. It's wrinkled and raggedy.
Vaginas are all different.
Different size.
Nah, but not that Arby's roast beef. You seen the picture of a roast beef sandwich at Arby's? If the vagina looks like that.
Ew.
There was a meme for like months about that.
See,
But you
made me
can't
forget
control
my
that.
thing.
You can't control
Yeah,
that.
you can.
Listen,
Yes, you can. Stop fucking so many
How?
niggas.
That's not.
Yo, that's a fact. I'm fucking on the niggas and your shit won't look like roast beef, B. Alright?
Nigga said I'm not eating that.
Nah, I'm
Have you
good.
ever heard of fake chow?
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Have you ever heard of fake chow?
Fake child? Nah. Enlighten me.
What is that?
It's when you. Alright. It's when you. Fake chow is when you act like you're eating a girl out.
How you act like you eating a girl out? Like,
You fake that.
yo, look at the girls' faces, guys. Look at their faces. Look. How do you fake that? How do you fake eating a girl out?
So, like, apparently.
I think it's a G. Whoever did it was a G.
RJ the G. Nah, but listen.
The inventor.
It was a movie. It was in a movie where the guy, like, you make the noises like you spit on a lot and you use your finger and you act like you look like
Oh, but it's your finger.
Use your fingers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you tell the difference between a tongue
Probably.
and fingers? Like,
You would think so, right?
no, like,
Nah, yeah.
you could tell the difference.
I definitely got caught.
Oh, you got caught. You got caught.
So okay.
But I saw it in the movie.
You said I saw it in the movie. This nigga said I saw it in
What's
the
wrong with
movie.
your tongue?
Yo, you wildin'. Oh shit. This nigga's
What's wrong
wildin'.
with fingers, though, you know?
Nah, I love.
Not all men like to eat pussy, and that's fine. Not all women like to suck dick.
That's
I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works though.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, if I like somebody, I want to pleasure. Like, that's how I get up. I want to
Okay, it
pleasure.
depends
you.
on the person for you.
Yeah, I get open like that too, as a fact.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's how I
wanna-
get open, yeah.
Yeah, that turned me on, knowing that I'm turning you on.
Okay.
Yep.
So like, it kind of fucks me up because like, when a girl's about to come, it makes me come. I fucked up your shit, but I go around, so
Word.
it makes up for it.
He said, "Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. Stay right
But,
there."
like, you cannot be like, yo, I'm about to come and tighten up on that shit.
Oh.
I'm good enough before.
Right when you there, that shit moves like, oh, I gotta start all over again.
Yeah.
It's normal.
It happens. It happens.
It happens
Well,
all
that
the time.
happens.
And then the girl never ends up coming, and you're just like,
Oh nah, that's I don't
no,
I don't play that.
That happened to me before.
Yeah.
I mean it's
I used to not give a fuck about that, but now I'm more sensible now. Like I matured. Yeah, what is it? Say it, say it.
I said
You said you better give a fuck,
if
nigga.
your
Like
lady
we need to come
comes.
too.
Yeah, because it's gonna benefit you.
I feel like it's
you
not
like,
sexy.
You're gonna feel different.
I don't understand how women can have sex and not come. What is the
Because
point?
some women don't know
Yeah.
how to come.
Huh?
You have to be
Yeah.
really in touch with your body.
You
in
have to be
order
very
really,
comfortable.
Yeah.
So you trying to tell me?
Women that never come, and there's women that don't come for years, and then there's
What
women
the
that don't
fuck?
come with certain
What the
partners.
fuck?
Yeah.
Touch yourself.
Or certain
Damn.
ways,
Yeah.
I
certain
don't get
positions, certain whatever.
I don't.
Some
get
women, you know,
To me, that sounds like you don't know where your G spot is.
some women
don't.
It's so sad. Like a lot of women just don't come, and they think they do, or they just don't.
I
And
feel
they
like
don't know what an orgasm is.
that's the thing with
That's sad.
women trying
That's
to
very
please
sad.
men. You know what I mean?
But
like
that's also
trying to
why
make
the
sure that
society
guys
is
get
set
their
up.
nuts.
You know,
Yeah.
it's centered around men.
And I said I'm an empath that way, where like I need you to get your nut. Like I want you to feel.
She said, "Oh, oh my God, you so
But
almondy."
that's normal. Like that should be
That's
normal.
that's how it should be. Like when you're laying down with somebody, you should want to please them. Like y'all should want to benefit each other. Y'all should want to please each
Yeah,
other.
and it's not just about like pleasure. You know, it should be about the whole like spiritual aspect. And, like,
Yo, so what y'all think
you
out there,
benefit
ladies? Let me
and I
know.
benefit. Yo.
But yeah, was there anything else you wanted to talk about as far as
How about eating ass? Let me stop.
What's wrong with that?
Hey, I like that attitude.
So wait, you
I like-
get your ass ate?
Whoa. I don't do rim job. Nah, this ain't porn. I ain't no porn star, bro. Chill. Ain't no
you,
porn
did
star.
you eat the ass?
It depends. I gotta really like you.
You from the Bronx, nigga. I
No.
know you
I'm
eat
from the
ass.
Heights. I'm from Washington Heights. Them Bronx niggas all eat ass. That ratchet shit. This nigga categorizing me, nigga. He's like, you from the Bronx? Like, no, I'm not. Yeah, for real. I'm like, yeah, I don't.
Nah,
The Bronx.
So you wouldn't get your ass ate either.
Nah. Whoa.
What are you doing? Where you doing all adults here.
I mean, on some
said
G shit, they tried, and I was like, what the fuck you doing? Some bitch almost got smacked. Like, yo, you gotta let me know what you're gonna do. You can't just be doing shit like that. Like, no homo. Pause, no rainbow. Like, pause, no rainbow. You know what I mean? Like, she said, oh, I'm gonna eat that. Like, nah,
What?
nah.
She was talking shit to me.
Like, ah.
Nigga, lift them legs up.
Oh my God, I was like, yo, like, this don't feel
Bust it
right.
open, nigga.
Yeah, yo, bust it
Oh my
open,
God.
Tatiana. Yo, for real, nigga said, oh my God. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's how niggas get turned down. You get turned into a mole. Like, nah, I'm good. Yeah.
I mean,
She said that was hot. She said that was hot.
see, I mean, there was a point in time
Yo.
where I said I wasn't gonna eat pussy. You know what I mean? In high school, I'm like, ew, that shit is gross. Like,
And then
like a nigga fucked that before. I can't
Yeah.
put my mouth on that.
That's a fact, though.
And then
That's
I'm
a
like,
fact. That's a fact.
I'm like,
What the freak? Wait, let me show this nigga. Hold on, I gotta show what this nigga just did. Do it again, do it again.
Wild out. Like, look where we are now. Like,
Look where we
so
are
I
now.
can't say I would
Oh,
never eat
shit.
ass. I can't say
Oh, shit.
because I'm still growing. You know,
Yeah.
I'm still growing. Sexually, mentally.
Yeah, we all growing. Oh, my phone fell and I'm live. My bad.
Like, don't eat, please, because
My bad.
Not doing me a
said
favor.
don't
eat.
You
Guys,
some people
leave him
you
alone.
want to say don't even go there because you're not like what
You
you
can't
just
eat the
was
pussy.
doing.
Like, don't try that.
Yeah, what was that you just did? Like you.
Oh,
that's
that
your
that doesn't work. It's like, what's that?
He said that shit sound like your neck. Yeah, the dreads and all that in there. That's
You gotta
it.
tickle with the dreads. Like,
Yeah, you go.
I hope nobody's watching, Mom. I hope you're not watching.
Yo, for real. Your grandmother's watching, nigga.
Word. Nigga, you're going to church.
For real.
Like, fuck the show.
Oh, shit.
But
Oh.
yo, we're gonna take another break. We're gonna be back in a moment. Fuck with your boy. Fuck with the lad. Fuck with us. It's uncensored.
We out here. We out here.
You know, the love of not having possessions or counting it as a possession, but of helping somebody grow, helping somebody learn more about themselves, helping the person be more comfortable with themselves, and just showing them admiration for being who they are.
Accepting them.
Yeah.
Yes, flaws and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Love is
feel like
beautiful.
what is beautiful, you know? I feel like we don't really know what love really is because we're not taught that. Like, the way I grew up is like, well, I'm reading this book, it's called All About Love by Bell Hooks, and she literally breaks it down to like family traumas and like generational family traumas. And she talks about basically like how our parents, for example, they don't want to see us grow. They don't want to. It's not that they don't want
Parents
to.
is
They
hating
just,
on us?
yeah, it's not even hating.
Can't
It's
help
like they care for us. They give us everything we need, but they still abuse and punish us because I'm sure all of us have been through abuse, and you know, and love is not abuse. It can't. Those things can't correlate. They're literally the opposite. Love is growth. Love is nourishment. Love is, like you said, when you have a flower and you don't pick it, you literally put water on it, you know? And also, there was this experiment. One of my majors is philosophy, so like we always talk about these experiments, and there was this experiment where this dude had 2 flower pots. And then, do you know what I'm talking about?
Where
So
they play
they-
music and say I love you. And
No,
all,
that's
not that
different.
One?
It wasn't the music one. It was just the verbal one. So, like the fact that we are our thoughts. Like if you're mean to yourself, that's how you're gonna be shitty. You know, if you're nice to yourself, you know that builds that. So you have a flower pot, and he would be like, "Fuck you, flower! Like you're a piece of shit.
Dick.
You never grow. Like just saying all this fucked up shit." And to the other flower, he was like, "Oh my God, blossom! You're so beautiful." You know, a whole other energy. And then that flower ended up blossoming, and the other flower ended up just dying.
Yeah.
And that's what happens with your kids. I don't know, like,
Yeah.
Yes.
like parents. A lot of parents don't know what the fuck is going on, and they take it out on their children.
Yeah.
You know, and that happened to me. I'm sure you guys can relate. Everybody
yeah.
has been through that because it's like having a kid is hard. You know, and it's like, who do you blame in this situation? The parent who's literally like breaking apart to survive, to put food on a table, do all this shit. Or, you know, like, or do you blame the kid that's internalizing all of this? But that's your first influence,
Yeah.
your parents, and that's how your relationships are built.
Yeah. Correct.
So, We were talking about daddy issues before. Yeah. You know, oh my God, this shit. Like this is all I think about. I'm like, I don't want to have that.
Yes.
I want to unlearn everything that I was taught.
And we don't understand a lot of times why we so fucked up.
Yeah, but
You know, I
it's
can tell you, like,
that.
you're dealing with the skeletons of, like, your ancestors or whatever. And it's like,
generational.
yeah, and it's like, why?
skeletons.
You don't even know why.
Yeah.
Hundreds of years. And I feel like we are the generation, because we're so aware with the internet and everything, like we could actually feel it out and fix things. We always talk about like where the change. That's how you change things. Like you gotta be aware, you gotta recognize the problem in order to have a solution. You can't have solutions without literally like confronting yourself.
That shit is so
And that's the
hard.
hardest shit.
It is
Yo.
hard.
That's
It's
the
so
hardest
much
shit.
easier just to
Wait,
fuck
let me
bitches
tell
and get
you.
money. Like,
Oh
like that's the easy philosophy. But
Yeah.
like it's I feel like it's gonna be rewarding at the end of doing all this
yes.
self work.
You could heal your family as well. Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people, especially with the black and brown community, like it's a lot of trauma there.
Yeah.
It's a lot of trauma, there's a lot of issues there. So and like Jen said, it's generational. It's, you know what I mean? Even going back to like the snitching, with not snitching and minding your business, keeping your head down, worrying about yourself, that type of idea where you don't confront somebody who's verbally abusing, physically abusing their kids.
'Cause
You
you
know what I
think
mean?
that's
That's not my
love.
problem. Like,
Yeah.
but
Oh, okay.
like me, as I'm your cousin and we grew up together, and anytime I'm at your house, your mom is barking on you, smacking you, you stupid, dumb bitch, da 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 da, going off on you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just turning my head, man, I'm playing this game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we don't address those type of issues.
Yeah, because we don't see them as issues because we're seeing it as a norm. Because it's happening in so many families.
Yeah.
You know?
And how do you think that relates to relationships, though? You were saying that, like,
Oh, yeah.
that fucks up those
I was
traumas.
actually just reading. I actually have a passage. Like, this is so interesting. Hold up. Blah, 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 blah. One pattern. Okay, so basically she's like, love is growth, and it took me years for me to let go of learned patterns of behavior that negated my capacity to give and receive love. So if you think that abuse is love, because if your mom is beating you, right, your mom still loves you. At least that's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
But then when you get into a relationship, you take abuse and you forgive it because you're like, this person still loves me.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're used to. If the first person that's supposed to love you and take care of you abuses you, that's the abuse that you will
That's
take
the
in the
standard.
future.
That's the.
It's
what
like,
you
that's
think
normal.
That comes
Yeah.
with love.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's not normal, but since we grew up that way, we
It's
believe
your
it's
comfort
normal.
zone.
Yeah.
It's what you're
It
used
seems
to.
normal to us. That's a
like,
fact.
Oh, this must be love then, okay.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this. This is how they show their love.
Yeah.
You know, and it's fucked up.
That's how you get programmed. Yeah, it's programming.
It's
Yeah.
literally.
It's literally programming.
And women, I think, I don't know why are well, not even more susceptible. I was gonna say women are more susceptible to that. But nah. Now that I'm thinking about it, like,
Susceptible? What does that mean? English third
So-
language. I have to ask.
all right. So susceptible means that it happens to them more often. Like
Because
it's
of the
more
patriarchy.
prevalent.
And whatnot.
Probably. But now that I'm thinking about it, like, men go through that too. We just
Yes.
don't uncover. Like, it doesn't end up in the physical, because when I'm thinking of women, I'm thinking of the physical abuse. But
With men,
with
it's
men too,
definitely mental,
it's
yeah.
it's more mental.
But
like,
it's also like you have to be a man. Like you have to be. There's more pressure to men.
yeah.
And with women, it's like abuse, you know, verbal, physical. But with men, it's like their form of
You hurt
abuse
my
is like.
feelings, and I
Yeah.
can't talk about it.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
just
Just
swallow
be a
that
man
shit.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you cry, you're not a man. If you communicate, you're
You're
not a
weak.
man. You're weak.
Yeah.
But not, you know, and you know what's fucked up is that, like, I went that route where, like, I communicate more, I'm trying to express myself,
Yeah.
and I just feel like a bitch.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it's
I feel
Oh,
like a
God,
bitch.
yeah.
She's not even respecting my shit.
For real. And look at this pussy ass nigga.
Yeah,
Nigga
and then
man
it's
soft.
like,
Man up.
Now my testosterone is flaring because, like, I let myself be vulnerable to the wrong person.
Wrong person,
Yeah.
right?
And now I want to
Don't
fuck
stop.
something up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either I want to fight or I want to fuck.
sounds like you was drinking Brugatti. He was drinking, but oh God, we fucking up fighting.
And then it goes back into you know,
that liquor
going into
talk.
my little cubby. Like, fuck it, I don't need to express myself.
Oh no, that's awful.
I know.
Is there women who
You hear
have
the girls?
internalized the
I know.
gender shit, you know?
Hey, oh my
Yeah.
God.
Women, they're like, oh yeah, this is what a man is supposed to be like. Instead of like, you're a
hate
man,
that
I
shit.
accept you for what you are. If you want to cry on my shoulder, that's fine. You're still a man. Get the fuck out of here, yo.
No, you're a human being
You are a
first
human
before you're a
being,
man or a
right.
woman. You have feelings.
Nigga, yeah, but if I break down, I'm gonna break down by myself. Ain't nobody gonna watching me breaking down so you can throw that shit in my face later. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
that's the
See,
thing
that's
with trust.
sad. Like,
It's like,
I'm
where did
sorry.
we learn?
yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I'm sorry.
Like
Because-
nobody's gonna
but
throw that
nah,
shit in my
like,
face.
That's
Nah.
the thing. Like, you
Wow.
have people
Especially
out here-
girls. That's all y'all do is throw shit in
Yo.
your face. Like, oh,
When
you
you
pussy
mad?
ass. When you mad, y'all arguing, yo. Yo,
Women,
yo,
nah. I
fuck you,
can't
nigga, you
win.
pussy. That's why you was crying the other
said
day.
for women?
Yeah.
Not a lot of
Everyone's
women
like
are on y'all
There's
level,
not
I
you're
know,
right.
we're
There's
very
not a
like-
lot. But I'm saying that don't just put every woman in that box because
Y'all
you've had that
rare.
experience with
Y'all-
those type of women.
There are a lot of rare women.
I'm saying
Like
there's-
I encourage you to cry. Like let that shit out because you're gonna let that shit out in another way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
I
no,
feel like
address that
y'all
shit
with
now.
that. But there's a lot of women out here that
No, and because that's what they were taught and that's what they were shown,
Yeah.
so
And
that's
that's
what
like
they
what's-
believe.
They know.
Yeah.
They're a product of their environment, as we all are. You
Yeah.
know? It's all about like shedding the old to manifest the new.
Yeah. And what do we call that?
The human ecdysis.
Tell them about that.
Okay, so I'm running this platform. It's basically like a movement, and I have sociology, philosophy, psychology incorporated to it, and it's basically like an ecdysis is a term for when a reptile, like an animal from the reptile kingdom, shedding its skin because its body grows. So the human ecdysis is like the mental shedding in order to grow. So it's like when you're growing mentally, you have to shed the old to manifest the new. Otherwise, you're going to be in the old patterns, the old bullshit that's still going to hurt you. And like, whatever worked for your parents isn't going to work for you. The world is moving
That's
like
a
this.
fact.
The world is up here and you're still down there with the fucking, you know.
Yeah, them low frequencies.
Niggas is 50 years old, still on the block. Never been to the Garden or Yankee Stadium, but you like 10 minutes from there. Come on, yeah.
Still haven't
It's
been
like
to
the
the Statue
times
of
are
Liberty.
changing. Yeah, right.
Yeah, because you don't swim.
How you know all this?
Because you black, nigga, let me stop.
You see, that's another pattern. Black people swim.
Yeah.
Maybe seals, maybe. You know what I
Nigga, my doggy paddle is strong.
mean? With the braid, with the dreads like this in the water. Oh, shit. Yo, this is my guy right here. He said, I never been to Statue of Liberty, but you saw a postcard, nigga. Like, how you from the city just saw the postcard? That's crazy. I gotta talk about like to all my peoples out there that just be on the block and never been like outside the block. You be like, yo, let's walk 10 blocks down. Be like, yo, that's too far. That's mad far. Like, yo, but that's the same neighborhood, B.
That's
You know what I mean? Like, people are just stuck. They don't evolve. Going back to what you're saying, it sounds like evolution. Yeah, fear
you
to.
know how tough it is to like look yourself in the mirror and address the issues that you have.
Yeah,
Let
Yeah,
alone
that's the hardest part.
the issues
Everything you lack.
that was passed down to you. Like
Yeah.
nobody wants to
It's
do
tough.
that.
But the thing is, people don't understand that we have full control over ourselves.
Yeah.
In this country,
Whatever
yeah.
was taught to you, you can't control, but you can control what you do with it and how you
True.
change yourself.
Yeah.
Yo, our minds
But
are
how
so
do you
powerful.
move? How do you move? Alright, so that's like that realm that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
How are you gonna move? So I'm on this type of frequency. I'm trying to be positive, da da da. But if I'm in a room full of negative people, that is like you said with the flower. That shit is gonna affect me.
You change the room.
Yeah, that's what I learned. You
get
change
out
the
your
room.
comfort
It's that simple.
It's that
Get the
simple.
Fuck out.
I mean,
Yeah.
Get out.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he ain't talking about the movie
Change your
either.
environment.
You
Yeah,
guys know-
change your circle. of people.
Exactly. Like if you have a shark, right? If you put a shark in like a 2 feet big
Tank.
pool, tank, whatever. I said pool. Tank. It's gonna grow 2 feet. If you put it in the ocean, that shit is gonna keep growing. You know what I mean? Like you really have to change your environment. You have to be surrounded with people that you feel your best, and that's gonna take a lot of isolation from what you're used to and the people that you're used to.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like for me personally, like it took a lot to be where I'm at mentally and the circle that I'm surrounded by. Like I lost all my friends. And that's okay, you know, because they're sitting there hating on me, and I release shirts.
It's
I have
static.
a whole
It's
platform.
static. It's who? What's up?
What?
It's I'm saying it's static. Do I need to pull up on somebody?
No. Listen,
No.
I do Muay Thai. I'm a professional martial arts fighter.
Oh, Muay
So that's
Thai.
not an issue.
Wow.
But even with people like that, I'm not gonna fight anybody. Like, I don't give a fuck. You wanna stay where you're at? Stay where you're at.
Yeah.
I
want
either
his growth.
grow with you or outgrow you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm not gonna.
There's a lot of outgrowing out there. There's a lot of outgrowing. People get stuck and they look at you bitter. You know, like,
Oh, this
you know,
nigga changed.
Yeah, this nigga
This
changed.
nigga different.
Like, nah, I'm not
This
different.
nigga eating vegetables?
He vegan now? This nigga vegan?
Fuck out of here.
How you get that big? How you 6'2" and you don't eat on me? Yo,
that
facts.
nigga switching up. I can't fuck with him no
Yo,
more.
for real, you know, and you know, they be like, oh, he going to the library, he reading books? Oh, he want to college?
This nigga can read.
Yo, you know, getting mad. Like, damn. Like, oh, he got kids and got married? A bum ass nigga. He's soft now. Like, yo, I got a family, bro. Like, I got kids, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like, niggas can't eat the streets every day. You know?
Talk to me about
What?
the power of the pussy.
Pussy starts wars.
I think that's
Macbeth.
the strongest. That's one of the strongest.
It is the
organs.
portal from the spiritual world to the physical world.
That's a
Women are literally
fact.
gods.
Whoa.
Nah,
Say that
I'm
again.
with
Say
you.
that again.
The portal from the spiritual world to the physical world.
Yeah, that's how you get here. To that punani.
Literally, yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's why I wrote this. I felt like people needed to kind of hear that, and yeah. So I wrote a poem called "Power of the Pussy,"
Okay.
and so I'm gonna recite it for you guys. A precious treasure from its humble creation, gentle and sweet, innocent and pure. Its unique power can be dangerous at times, not knowing how to work it properly. The thrills it can provide can make you quick to forget just how special it is to you, to the world. It's desired by many that only want to take it and damage its glorious beauty. You'll start to believe the lies that are so often said to you, causing you to disregard its sacredness. But baby girl, your flower is sacred, and it needs to be honored by you. Its purpose is necessary for the existence of life on this earth. It can heal, it can destroy, comfort and please, stop traffic, start wars. Some people believe it's a curse, others know it's a blessing. Ownership can be hard, a bit confusing at times, not understanding the proper road to travel down. But when you understand its essence and all its heavenly glory, others will too. It can make the meanest man the sweetest and fill you with youthful energy. It humbles you like a child and brings back the feelings of youthful joy. You'll want to be forever young. It's the worldwide door for all youthful life to begin. It's more than just an easy ticket through life or a money portal used to furnish your extravagant lifestyle. The power is undeniable and impossible to hide. Just make sure you're aware of how you use it, or it can backfire and destroy you and everything in its path. Never abuse your precious, unique, special, sacred, youthful gift. Its power is stronger than you'll ever know.
Wow. Bravo. That was deep.
Wow.
Yes, a lot of women don't understand. They just know they have power. And which is very true.
Which is why they turn
Power.
prostitutes.
But
What?
learn how to use the power properly.
You took that message.
I said, well, my bad. I want to keep it
Bunch of
beautiful.
prostitutes.
I mean, listen, it's like,
But no, when you think about it,
you know, your power for it, just as long as you're aware of that,
Yeah.
you still know
That's what I
you're
mean.
doing.
And they're making money
But
with
some
it.
people are really lost. They don't understand. They just know they have the power, and they're like, "Oh, I can, get what I want." But like,
Yeah,
smart about
that's
it.
what I
Like,
mean.
work
That's
on
exactly what I meant.
Pussy and he gonna pay my bills.
Exactly.
but it's even deeper than that. When you look at everything a nigga does is for shorties. Like it's
And that's why you have the power. So if you understand how to use it, then you know you have the power where you can change shit.
facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
You saw that movie? What was that shit? Spike Lee did a movie with Nick Cannon and all that. It was like the Chirac, where they're like, oh, women, it's a pussy, not a revolt, a pussy. Like they stop fucking. All the girls in Chirac stopped fucking. And it was like until you call
Like they
it,
boycotting pussy.
yeah, like boycotting the pussy, like nobody's fucking until y'all squash the beef, because like the murder rate was so high, and I
What
thought that
does
was
squash the beef mean?
It means
Stop.
no more
Stop the
killing.
violence.
So like with
Oh,
gang
wow.
violence,
Okay.
like so
Oh my god, that's so
girls
smart.
from like
Yeah.
purpose, the power of the
Yes.
pussy could end wars.
Yeah.
Like
And
imagine
feed
if
the
Trump
poor.
wasn't grabbing pussy, like.
Oh my god, I want to fuck him up, yo.
I think you gotta say I wanna fuck him, like just to control him, like the power. I wanna fuck Trump, get his mind right.
No.
Oh shit, y'all
Nah.
wildin'.
Yo, thank you for rocking with us today.
That was dope, Jen. That was dope, Jen. That was dope. That was powerful, Jen. That was great.
Thank you for rocking with us today. Uncensored,
thank you,
another
guys.
episode. We talk about relationships. Yo, the time is never enough, man.
For
We could
real.
go on
So much shit to
days
talk
and
about
days
out here.
and days. But y'all stay tuned. Next week we're gonna have another dope episode for y'all. So we see y'all next time. Love. Peace.
All right.
Peace.
Guys.
Peace and love.
Adios. And we out.
And we're off.
Hey.
Deuces.